Ayan guys, so good morning sa inyo lahat. So welcome to ito yung whole framework ng investors and people. Anyway, basta ipakita ko sa inyo yung pinaka full view niya kasi nangyayari sa atin kukulang tayo sa oras pag tinuloy pa natin yung per indicator. So anyway, this is the overall framework. Diba nakita na natin itong wheel na to, no? So yung 1, 2, and 3 ay leading, and then supporting in 4, 5, and 6, the 7, 8, and 9 is improving. So we'll have to run down, medyo bibilisan lang natin guys, na pasensya na. So first of is yung leading inspiring people, living and organizing, leaving the organization's values and behaviors. We did that, and then empowering and involving people. We kind of finished there, diba? We know this, okay? Basta 9 indicators, 27 themes, there are 108 levels of progression. So kaya medyo mahaba talaga i-develop. Ando dun siya in place and understood by people. And then established is engaging and activating. Engage yung mga tao, in short, no? Advanced, medyo meron ng creating of positive outcomes. Usually meron ng something na nakukuha na tayo, no, from the indicator itself. So meron ng output, no? Kaya usually mga surveys yan, mga KPIs, ganyan. And then high performing, embedded and always improving, no? Usually continuous improvement to, but it becomes now a way for the institutions to be a role model. Yan, yun ang idea niya. Okay, so now we proceed to yung indicator 1 na take up na natin do, di ba? And this is how it looks like. Ito guys talaga yun eh. Yung first is develop, and then second establish, and then yung third would be advance, and then continuous improvement. Ayan, parang ganun. High performing. So anyway, natapos na natin yan. Transparency and trust, we already known this, no? Pakanan tayo, no? Alam na natin to, so we will not go through this anymore. Motivating, developing leadership capability. And now we go to yung indicator 2. We've already known this again, no? Living the organizational values and behavior. We have the 3 theme, operating in line with the values. Okay, and then we also have adopting the values and then living the values. So yun yung tatlo, right? Bigyan ko kayo na i-upload natin to doon, no? And then indicator number 3 is empowering involving people. And then we have empowering people, participating and collaborating, and then making decisions. Ayan. And now we go to managing performance. Okay, no? Medyo pink ang ano natin dito, no? Setting objectives. So medyo maglaylo tayo ng konti dito. Let's look into this again, kasi medyo fresh pa to sa atin. So yung setting objectives, develop means meron na siyang process for setting individual objectives. We kind of said that, diba? And then make it a practice for line managers to discuss these things with their team members. Yung established naman would be involving people to set their own individual objectives. So, parang yung isa is may process pa lang how to set objectives, while yung established would be the people are the ones setting their objectives, diba? And then meron kang regular check-ins to the people to review their performance against the objectives. And then yung yung advance would be stretch objectives linked to the organizational objectives and give the people the means to monitor their own performance. Ayan, so may stretch na, no? And then assessing the degree to which the people and team have a stretch objective. Yan. Tapos finally, doon sa high performing kasi, the people are the ones taking the lead to set and stretch their objectives. So parang ito yung sinasabi ko na when I assessed Maxes, no? Sabi nga ng mga head when we set objectives, pinapakita namin talaga sa mga tao na okay, ito yung ating objectives, and I hope we can meet it. And usually ang mga tao daw ay talagang sila yung nagbibigay ng stretch objectives for their branch. So usually that's what happens, and that's the reason why talagang kailangan natin i-involve yung mga tao, right? Encouraging high performance, second theme, yung 4.2.1 is making it the line manager's responsibility to spend time with their teams and people to manage performance. Ito yung sinasabi ko na kahit na, di ba, yung sa Chuksto ko nga even though it stretches in the whole province and they meet practically the whole Philippines and yet they are able to do it. No, yun. Line managers also make sure that their people understand the performance management process. Yun yung isa pang dapat nating ginagawa, no? Okay. And then for the established part, make sure managers have the skills to have open and honest conversations with their people about their work performance. So, parang dapat meron silang skills and they should, syempre, they have the skills and they should do it, no? Kailangan the manager should be the one to monitor their performance with their people. Tapos, dun sa advanced part, the manager support high performance and constructively address underperformance. This might require training as guidance for line manager and syempre support from HR and their own line manager. So dito natin pinapakita si HR, yung kanyang role is to connect the people with their line managers, no, and their managers as well. Yan. Dito din, mini-measure natin kasi more of measurement talaga guys itong advance. No? Mini-measure natin dito yung effectiveness ng line managers in managing performance. And tapos, kung naman yung nakuha natin dito sa may advance, yun yung ginagamit sa high performing. Use the assessment of manager's competence in performance management to continuously improve. Diba? Kung ano man yung nakuha ng effectiveness, yun naman ang mag-i-improve sa atin. Tapos, direct improvement towards managers having high expectation of their people. So, because they have high expectation for their people, then they're able to, to do better, parang gano'n. Yan. So, finally, taga-action ko yung natin. Nakamula tayo sa setup. Yung sa measuring and assessing performance, we have developed would be introduction of a fully implemented PMS, no? Again, smart objectives, tapos providing feedback to people at least twice a year. So, kung mas madami, mas maganda. And then for established, include assessment of behaviors against values. So, napag-usapan na rin naman natin to, no? Kailangan kasama yung values. And then for the advanced side, capture the evidence of performance and behaviors and use evidence to help people set new improvement objectives. Frequent reviews of performance so that the conversations are about current and future performance. And then measure the system, no? For improving performance, the effectiveness of it, no? And then yung sa high performing naman is use the assessment to improve. Ayan, no? Making performance management and coaching on everyday part of what every manager should do. So dito yung coaching, no, ng bawat manager and what they do on a daily basis, no. Dun sa task as clear to, no? Kasi ang hirap sa kanila dahil the operations manager, hindi naman niya nakikita lahat ng tao kasi 3 shift yan, tapos ang dami, no? Tapos hindi naman sila pareho ng shift, no? So ang ginagawa niya talaga dito is ginagawa niya ng paraan na matatapos yung shift ng isa, nandoon siya, and then kinakausap niya sandali, and then magsisimula ng shift ng panibago, and then bago magsimula naman ng shift ng gabi, kinakausap pa rin niya. So yung review performance dito importante. Hindi lang kasi talaga to yung measuring na para bang tinitinan mo kung okay ba sila, na parang, alam mo yun, meron kasing negative way of assessing performance eh. Parang sinisilip mo sila, parang ganun. Pero ito hindi. More of, how can I help you? Parang ganun, sa positive thing. And kaya nga coaching. No? Okay? And then, recognizing and rewarding high performance, napag-usapan na rin natin for a while, in a bit, no? First of all is designing the approach to recognition and reward, ensuring reward and recognition support the objectives. Yun yung isa, align the rewards to the objectives of the company. Introduction of a regular review process para sa develop, para sa establish pala. and design the reward in such a way that it meets individual employee motivation. We discussed that. And then assess the degree to which the reward and recognition motivates the individual. Yun yung parang because there is a reward and recognition, tapos naka-tailor fit siya sa motivation ng mga tao. Ngayon, how does that motivate the individual? That's the advance. And then involve the people in designing rewards and recognition, and make use of the feedback of people in the degree to which they are motivated in order to improve. O, ganun lang naman ang progression nun, no? Okay, what else? Ito yung okay, so yun yung adopting a culture of recognition. It has to be part of the culture, clear to everyone, understood by everyone, keeping the people informed of any changes in the approach to reward and recognition. Siyempre, yun yung develop. On the established part, reward and celebrates individual team achievements. Ito yung triumph na sinasabi nga natin, celebration of team effort as well as individual achievement. Tapos 5.2.3, recognizing the team and individual achievements consistently, no? And then measure, and yung measure part, the confidence that people have that each achievements are celebrated and rewarded consistently. Tapos measure 5.2.4, measure the belief in the organization having a culture of recognition. Yung naniniwala ba sila na meron nga talagang culture of recognition, so that the people are valued and recognized for their efforts and performance. Yan, yun yung 5.2. On 5.3 naman, guys, sumusobra tayo. Recognizing and rewarding people, clarifying, first of all, clarifying people yung criteria. So, alam na natin to, napag-usapan natin to. Alam nila yung criteria at alam nila kung paano sila ma-reward, right? Tapos susunod naman, recognizing people not only for performance but also for behavior, no? Pwede daw naman comment ito, pwedeng email, pwedeng post sa online groups, di ba? Pwedeng sa GC, di ba? Yan. So 5.3.3 naman is find out what motivates people to perform at their best and adjust the rewards and recognition accordingly. Measure the improvements in motivation and performance that result from improvement and reward and recognition. So ano yung nagmo-motivate sa kanila? Yun yung isang measurement. Yung isa naman, measured improvement, yung improvement mismo, no? On the motivation. Pagkatas nating in-improve yung reward and recognition, di ba? So ano yung nagiging improvement? And then finally, for high performing, make sure that the higher performing teams receive higher reward, no? So both financial and non-financial. Parang merong you call that in testing discrimination, eh. Mali lang, negative lang ang dating niya sa pag sinabing discrimination, parang but it's an item discrimination, it's a reward discrimination. You want to discriminate. Again, negative kasi yung word ng discrimination, eh, but that is what is used in testing, di ba? Na pag mataas yung isang tao, does the item discriminate between the top performer and the non-performer at all? So parang makikita mo na yung top performer would get higher scores here, while the non-performer or yung mga negative performer would have low performance or even negative scores, di ba? Ganon din sa reward and recognition. So as I said, dapat malinaw yung difference na yan. Okay? Tapos, dun tayo sa, siyempre, ito na yung pinaka-main block natin. Ang haba ng intro natin, guys. No? Pasensya na. Dapat pala, diniscuss na lang natin to live. Pero kasi baka magkulang na tayo, guys. Kaya talaga natin to ginagawa. So, as I said, I will take a video, siguro ng 7 and then 8, no? And then eventually 9. So, ito na yung structuring work. Structuring work kasi more of table of organization to, eh. So, ito yung itsura niya. Anyway, hindi naman natin dito yan. First is designing roles. Sa side ng develop, kailangan everyone's role is clearly defined and efforts are not duplicated. So, parang hindi po pwedeng nagkakaroon ng duplication of work kasi hindi siya efficient. So, it will involve reviewing the organizational structure, yung TO, to ensure accountabilities are clearly defined between teams. So, introduce alignment of collaboration meetings to maintain clarity or clarity within teams, which teams consider using RACI matrix o yung RACI metrics. So, yan, ang nagdi-discuss kasi niyan yung mga role, no, accountability para sa responsibility ng bawat person, no? So, diyan makikita, ma-define maigi kung sino yung gagawa ng kung ano. So, clear dapat yun, ha? Alam niyo, sa totoo lang, a lot of demotivation and a lot of problems arise in organization pag hindi clear ang rules. Ayan, o kaya naman, nagpapakialaman sila. Even from the top, nangyayari yan minsan. So, make sure everyone's role is designed to create interesting work in yung establish. Tapos, identify the skills needed for each job, allocate tasks according to strength and work preference. Ito parang lumalabas, parang masyadong binibaby natin yung tao, pero actually hindi naman. It's more of giving, assigning to them whatever is according to their strengths. Makakatulong na rin naman natin sa company yun, di ba? Pag ginawa natin yan. Tapos, advance naman, make sure roles are designed, no, to help develop skills for progression. Siyempre, progression, career progression yan. Pagiging ano niya, yung way niya para ma-promote siya, di ba? Provide opportunities for people to experience more senior level work. Kahit na sila ay staff, na natitrain na tuloy sila pa yung supervisor, di ba? Katulad nga na napag-usapan natin last time, nawawala yung tinatawag na Peter Principle, na kung saan napopromote ka sa iyong sa pagiging incompetent palalo, di ba? So parang nawawala 'yon. And then assess extent, no, to which people are developing their responsibilities to prepare them for promotion. Yan. So ayan, talaga more of promotion to. And then we use the assessment of skills development to identify improvements and continuously improve job design to meet changing needs. Yan. Sa pagbabago ng hindi lang ng ng organization from without, sabihin sa external, kundi even from within, 'di ba? Importante kasi 'yon na malaman ng mga tao kung saan siya papunta at ano yung career progression niya. Kung hindi siya ma-motivate na. 6.2 is creating autonomy in roles. Ito naman yung part na yes, empowered ka kasi, involved ka. And therefore, sasama siya sa decision-making authority ng kanyang job description, 'di ba? Minsan nangyayari yan through one-to-one o kaya minsan naman through team meetings. Kasi pag nag-agree kayo ng boss mo, more or less saan ka po pwede mag-decide, malinaw ang roles at saka ikaw mismo magaling kang mag-decide on your own, no? Pero yung autonomy naman kasi sa totoo lang, aalagaan mo maigi yan eh. If you are given autonomy, ikaw mismo magko-consult ka eh. Hindi naman to point na lahat kinokonsult mo. Pero magkakaroon, lalo sa Filipino context, no? Usually bihirang-bihira if at all kung na may tao na lalo pang magiging irresponsible pag binigyan mo ng autonomy and roles. That is the reason why sabihin natin nakakakuha ka ng isang direct report na hindi naman responsible. Kaya nga merong one-to-one conversation eh. Doon mo naman mababawi yun, di ba? Yun. Okay, so doon naman sa part ng 6.2.2 o di syempre ano na to, established na to. Review how policies and practices support people to make decisions role and make adjustment or give clarifications where they are required. Ayan. Tapos explain the relevant policies. Itong mga to, policies na to, napag-uusapan yan sa induction program pa lang. Induction means yung onboarding, okay, yung pag-recruit mo pa lang, sinasabi mo na sa kanila kung saan yung mga policies na yun. Importante yun, no? Establish kasi means kaya nga establish, kailangan may policy ka na. And then si 6.2.3 advance introduction of a process of aligning all policies and practices, communication of all the policy and practice changes, and then assessing, ito na yung measurement part, the effectiveness of policies and practice in speeding up decision making. So, kumbaga parang since meron tayong autonomy of roles, how does that, affect? How does that affect your motivation, your efficiency, your effectiveness? Yan ang mga mini-measure dyan. No? Usually, kahit sa FGD, kaya mong gawin yan, o kaya naman kung may survey, pwede rin. And then, again, high-performing would use the assessment effectiveness of policies to continuously improve authority, responsibility. Okay? And then lastly for this video, and then also for indicator 6, is enabling collaborative working. Ang enabling collaborative working, guys, would ensure that work is designed to enable people to work together to achieve the organization's objectives. Yan, that is for develop. Again, yung RACI metrics na naman, o RACI metrics, to show how the team works together, saan sila nagkakaroon ng alignment, and then the way means to collaborate. Usually, dapat may team meetings, regular team meetings. Ako nakita ko itong magandang practice na ginagawa sa St. Luke's Hospital. No? They have what we call that yung morning huddle. And usually, it's just a way to transfer the information needed by the morning batch, the morning shift, galing doon sa evening shift. Siyempre, evening shift sabihin, ito, binigyan ko na ng gamot si ganito. Usually, pinag-uusapan nila yan sa morning huddle. Laging merong kasamang taga-ibang department. So, cross-functional ng mga departments. So, yan. Regular team meetings na rin yun ng buong hospital. Pero meron pa rin silang meeting. Like, ang nurses, meron meeting. Ang medtech, ang laboratory, may meeting. Ganun. Ang mga doktor, meron din meeting. Talaga namang hindi nawawala yan, guys. Kaya talagang dapat we should be able to meet in an efficient and effective way. Tapos yung 6.3.2, this is now the established part. Make sure that people are encouraged to share information and expertise with colleagues in other teams, di ba? Kailangan talaga merong collaboration, merong sharing of best practices. Yun yung 6.3.2 talaga eh. Joint meetings between different teams. Sinabi ko nga sa inyo, sa St. Luke's, ang tawag doon ay morning huddle. Meron din silang afternoon huddle eh. Pero mas yung morning huddle kasi nado doon pati yung HR, pati yung operations head. Ayan. Tapos, pwede rin kayong magtayo ng quality circle. Quality circle kasi would solve a problem. No? Yun naman yan. Tapos 6.3.3 would be advanced, make information available between teams, make it easy for teams to help each other, and then introduce practice such as job rotation, no? Para naman makaikot din yung mga tao. And then, yun nga, yung sinasabi dito na cross-functional teams and work groups. And finally, you have to measure the extent of collaboration across the organization. Kasi kailangan may measurement, right, sa advance. So, ang mini-measure dito yung extent of collaboration, and then maybe the resulting motivation and efficiency because of the collaboration. And then, siyempre, 6.3.4 would be to use the measures of collaboration to identify improvement points, continuously improve, and all that. No? So, we have to encourage everyone to collaborate through formal and informal networks. And then finally, we have to aim continuous improvement strategies at encouraging people to build networks that will future improvement collaboration, or that will give improve collaboration in the future. So that's what it means. Okay, so yun lang guys ang 6, no. Again, ulitin lang natin sandali yung 6, no. Yung 6 would be siyempre designing roles to, no. Structuring work has something to do with the TO. First is designing the roles. Kailangan yung roles naka-design in such a way na hindi na-duplicate yung mga work and all that. Nagkakaroon sila ng autonomy in roles, kaya nilang mag-decide without always connecting with the leaders. And then finally, it should enable collaborative working para hindi sila mag-isa at para ma-foster lagi ang teamwork. That's it. Thank you very much for listening. I hope hindi mo masyadong hassle, no, na nag-record tayo ng 24 minutes of worth of lessons. I hope you will get to listen to this. Sabay ko na lang sections A and B. Thank you very much, guys.